When people ask me why I'm a fan of battle rap, I tell them it's because it's so much more nuanced than people tend to give it credit for. It's truly an art, and like art, it's not just enough to look at the big picture. Sometimes you have to focus on the small brushstrokes that act as the bridges between lines and create the finished product. I want to zoom into that quality for a second, that element of a rapper's round that connects the punches and makes the bars hit. I want to talk about flow. So what is flow? Well, in battle rap, I think there's three elements to describing a rapper's flow: tempo, rhyme scheme, and range. Let's start with tempo. Tempo is the rate and rhythm that a rapper uses, and maintaining it can lead to some really devastating attacks, but few rappers have really mastered it. First off, slowing down can put emphasis on the most important parts of your bars. When a rapper gains mastery of controlling their tempo, it can be used to preserve momentum throughout rounds and forcefully drag the crowd with you. Briz Rothstein's entire strategy depends on this tactic. He'll combine unorthodox tempo with his signature cadence and performance to build momentum, and then he'll finish with a haymaker. Case in point, his first versus Young Ill, that slower, more intense flow really allows him to use his knack for vocal performance, which created one of Briz's most iconic moments. Notice how this flow sweeps the crowd into his bars. It's almost like an avalanche gathering snow as people begin ad-libbing through each line. You can even see Nunu get swept with the avalanche towards the end.
Niggas, I don't know ice, but I approach ice. Slow light, new blade, all night. Go left, I go right. 4-5, oh my. High beams, low life. This nigga, he's dead, boy.
Next is rhyme scheme. And while pretty self-explanatory, we tend to think of complex internal rhymes when we talk about rhyme scheme. In reality, you don't have to have crazy internals to make bars hit. Rhymes not only function to create peaks and valleys in rounds, but they can also be useful in putting emphasis on parts of your bars. This is something I think Mike P is really good at. His best moments are those where he's able to use his simple rhyme schemes as a vehicle for his creative deliveries. This is evident in moments like a Street Fighter scheme. This isn't even that complex, it just allows Mike to put stress on the most important parts of the bars.
I said I'm so deaf to your style. Get some new shit. Bars have you up against the wall like the pool sticks. 2 ribs, crack by 2 fists. Hadouken, you can catch every damn thing on the move list. Don't ever use shit. Guess who can? You can. Oh, come on.
Last is range. Range is the amount of variance in rhyme scheme and tempo a rapper has. Keeping up with our previous examples, someone like Briz doesn't have a ton of range. While he's good at pulling off his signature unorthodox flows, he doesn't really do much else. In contrast, Mike P has pretty high range. He's proficient at switching flows and can pull them off in a majority of cases. Remnity isn't really known for his versatility, but sometimes his high battle rap IQ can create lanes for him to experiment. Here he understands that this punch doesn't work with his standard flow, so he basically stops what he's doing completely and segues into an entirely different rhythm to pull off this punch.
I got in the chill. Nigga, stop it, or the shit I got in store had me planting bodies. Little shop of horror. You can practice all you wanna.
The king of this stat though is Lux. I'm not sure there's a flow Beloved can't pull off, and he'll just swap these around at will. Sometimes he'll insert switch-ups where they don't even need to be, like he could deliver this line regularly, but he instead enhances it by changing his flow and delivery.
But, you know, he got dreams of that Learjet, but he gonna lean like a Learjet.
Also, notice how quickly he's able to shift right back into a different style entirely. It's this type of creative versatility that I think more battle rappers should employ. Bars themselves might be haymakers, but the flow you use to deliver them might just be the difference maker. And hopefully, we'll see more battle rappers experimenting with different flows in the future.